What if I told you that my biggest gains in my fitness journey came from my biggest screw-ups? So today's video is going to be a bit personal. I want to share with you the 3 biggest regrets that held me back in my fitness journey. I'm also going to share with you what you can do instead so you don't end up like me. If I'd known some of this stuff sooner, I would be so much further down the line. So if you're new to fitness or you've been doing this for a while and you feel a bit stuck, this video may save you years of frustration. So let's get into it. So regret number 1 is not staying consistent. Now this one hurts the most because I wasted years going through all in and all out cycles. Now I've always been sporty, from football to track events to martial arts. If it was something physical, I wanted to do it. So with personal fitness, I'd get super motivated. I'd be in the gym 5-6 days a week. I had the perfect meal prep and I'd feel unstoppable. I'd see the results and feel amazing. However, all it would take is a change of circumstances to derail me. And after a week or two, I'd start saying, okay, I'll start next week. Well, next week came, and another, and another. And years later, I'd start training again, get into great shape, only for the same thing to happen. Every restart was brutal. I'd lose the strength and the endurance that I built up. It always felt like I was restarting from zero. And mentally, it was discouraging, knowing that there's weights that I'm struggling with now that I could easily lift years ago. And this stop-start cycle sent me back years. The truth I had to learn was that fitness isn't about how hard you can go in short bursts, it's how long you can keep showing up. It's never easy when life gets in the way, but it's about learning to adapt and be consistent, a skill that I've only honed now. As I always say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency beats intensity every time. So what you can do is build a routine that you can stick with, even if life gets busy. This might mean training 3 times a week instead of 6, or having shorter workouts when you're low on time. What matters is you keep showing up. Do not underestimate the power of small wins. Small wins over time create huge results. The second regret was being obsessed with perfection. This is one I still struggle with. When I finally got started, I thought everything had to be perfect. Perfect training plan, perfect diet, even the perfect sleep and recovery routine. And if I slipped up, if I missed a workout, ate something off plan or didn't get enough sleep, I feel like I'd failed completely. Even now, I still catch myself getting agitated if I miss a workout or two. I get this feeling that I'm losing all my progress or that all my gains are going, even if it's only been 48 hours. When I'm in the gym or out running, I would obsess about the weight I'm lifting or getting a good time on my 5K. And if I didn't achieve this because of a bad night's sleep, I'd spiral into a bad mood. I've had to put things in perspective. Life happens, especially with little ones. Family first, and I know that down the line I'll make the training up. What I've learned is chasing perfection is just not sustainable. It can lead to stress, to burnout, and in some cases just giving up altogether. The real key is consistency. Doing your best most of the time, not all of the time. If you stick to 80% of your workouts and eat healthy most days, you'll see progress. The best part, you'll enjoy the process instead of stressing about it. So if you've been obsessing over doing everything right, take a breath. Remember, progress, not perfection. So what you can do instead is focus on progress, not perfection. Follow the 80-20 rule. If you stick to 80% of your goals, you will see progress. The third regret is probably my most embarrassing as well. It's ego lifting. When I first got to the gym, I was obsessed with numbers. I wanted to bench more, lift more, and curl more. Not because I was ready, but I wanted to be seen as strong. I'd be seen to be making gains. I thought the heavier the weight I'd lift, the faster I'd grow and the bigger I would look. Now the problem with this, my form was terrible. I was jerking weights around, I was doing half reps, and I was putting stress and strain on my joints. And of course, it caught up with me. So I had an operation at the start of 2025 due to a poor form lift. I still remember the pain to this day and how it affected my life. I couldn't run, I couldn't do any overhead lifting, and worst of all, I couldn't even pick my son up and put him in his crib for a good night's sleep. It was embarrassing. Here's the lesson. Nobody in the gym cares how much you're lifting. Seriously. Most are too focused on their own gains, let alone yours. What actually matters is controlled, steady form and progress over time. If you can do an exercise with the perfect technique, then slowly increase the weight over time. That's how you build strength and muscle without wrecking your body. So what you can do instead is leave your ego at the door. Master form first, then gradually increase weight over time. Think of lifting like a long game. It's better to add 5 pounds a month to your lifting with good form than being sidelined for months due to injury. And remember, the weights will always be there tomorrow, but if you get injured, you might not be. Okay, let's have a quick recap. 1, consistency is the real secret. Show up regularly, even if it's not 100%. 2, progress, not perfection. Focus on being consistent, not flawless. And 3, train smart, not just heavy. Get the form right and avoid injuries. If you focus on these 3, you'll already be ahead of where most people get stuck. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest fitness regret? Or what's the one mistake that you'd go back and fix? Drop it in the comments because your story could help somebody else avoid the same trap. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with someone who's just starting their fitness journey. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.